I am not on my own live. I guess I should go do that, right? Right? Should I get on my own live? Hello, my name is Leah. I am the creator behind Thrifty Day. I've been journaling in a creative way for 30 plus years, and I love sharing it with all of you. So we are here live and we are doing some Christmas crafting. I am going to move the camera a little bit so you could see better in a moment. I did not think to pull it up on my laptop so I could see the comments better. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I'm sorry, I should have thought to do that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Holly. Shara, my friend, is here. Oh, I need to lower it too. We don't want to hear me talking. Hi, hello, Lena. Hello, Jessica B. Jessica B, my friend. Oh, so many of you. Oh, Madeline's here. Hi, Madeline. Hi, Morgan and Danielle. All my pals are here. Hi, Sonia. So this has been a week. It's been a journey. I am here. It's been a journey. Trina, be sure to tap on the link because I could see your comment. Come over to YouTube, my friend. That's just a little thing. If you are on Patreon and you join from Patreon, be sure to tap the extra link in the closer to the comments because that will bring you directly over to YouTube and then I can see you on here. Anyway, I'm here with my gingerbread cup. We've arrived. Hi, Julie. Thank you, Morgan. We have arrived. Christmas is here. I usually stream vertically. I go live 3 times a week on Patreon, by the way, and mostly we just shoot the breeze. We chit chat, we hang out. They see me at my craziness. They see me at when I'm happy, when I'm sad. And this has been an interesting week, folks. Let me rewind for a moment. Oh, thank you. Isn't it fun? Guys, I got this tinsel tree on Amazon. I don't know if any of you care or wonder, but since I don't remember, it all went too fast, but somebody actually commented on it. The tree is from Amazon and I love it. I'm a little worried about how I'm going to store it, but I love it. And all of the ornaments are by Shiny Bright, but they are not vintage. They are like retro and they're from either Home Goods or Marshalls or TJ Maxx. I can't remember those stores. And I do have a tree in my living room that is all vintage Shiny Brights and ornaments, and I do bows. It's a green tree. But I didn't want to take those vintage bulbs to put on this tree, so I just bought like the reproductions. That's just gonna have to do for now. So anyway, thank you. And if you're here, hit the like button. I'm gonna be out here like jonesing for likes. So if you are here, hit that like button. That would mean so much to me. And I would just appreciate it because, you know, us YouTube creators, we put a lot of time into our channels. And so if you hit that like button, it's literally like the easy, Faylene, my friend who always is checking on me. Thank you, Faylene. I'm so glad you're here, my pal. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I feel like, you know, all of us, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked looking at the messages. So if you hit that like button, it's like the easiest way to support us as creators. You don't even need to comment. I appreciate your comments because then I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself. But if you hit that like button, it just trust me. And I don't just mean on mine. Like if you're on Madeline, I know Madeline has a channel, hit the like on her button, on her channel. If you are on, I don't know who else here has a channel. If you do, you can say it. I'm happy with that too. So, okay. So let me tell you about my week really quick, and then we'll get to like the reason you're here. It's been a journey. First of all, my aunt, for those of you on Patreon who know, my aunt is doing better. In fact, I believe she's going to be released today. Fingers crossed. So that's great. She was in the ICU. It's been challenging. I was sick. I'm finally better. Yay. My dog Ellie, if you are also on Patreon, sorry, I'm catching everybody up. This past weekend, we were at the emergency vet all weekend. And if you know me, you know my dogs are my life. I would do this for any of my dogs, but specifically Ellie is like literally my soul dog. She is part of me. It's been terrible. She's doing much better. So we were at emergency vets. We've been at our other vet. They're treating her right now. It looks like a slip disc in her neck or something like that. They're treating her right now with injectable steroids. She's responding to it, which is great because the next step is surgery. Yeah, we have dog insurance, by the way, but you still have to dog insurance isn't like human insurance. You still pay it all up front. Like you have to, they don't care. And then they decide if you get any of it back. So I, I don't know. I've not even heard from them with all the new vet bills. So I don't even care. Like fix my dog. But she's responding to the treatment. We meet again with Dr. Mazzy, who is the patron saint of the veterinarian world. I love that man so much. Thank you so much. We see him again tomorrow, early in the morning. So we'll see what he says. I'm just like, oh, thank you, Morgan. That has been specifically so hard for me. I always tell my therapist that when something happens to my Ellie, just know I will need a lot of care because she's my whole world. So my baby, my girl. So she's responding. That's good. Abby's birthday was yesterday. My youngest daughter, she turned 19. Yes, my youngest daughter. How did that happen? My youngest daughter is 18, 19. Like, I don't have a 19-year-old child. I'm 19. No. But, oh, thank you. Stacy's here. Oh, Stacy, I've been thinking about you so much, friend. I hope you're doing well. Stacy, I literally think about you all the time. And when I was commenting on your Santa mugs, I was like, oh, dang, I need to talk to Stacy. I hope you're doing well. My only 20, you feel it. Oh, I know. Your only is 25. Oh, yeah, right? It's like, how does this happen? Like, I feel like I'm still a child. I was just talking to my best friend. Sorry, sneezy. You'll also know that I'm like the allergy monster here. If this is your first time, welcome. So that's why I keep my tissue and my hand sanitizer handy. So we celebrated her birthday yesterday. That was so much fun. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute because I have a little something on her birthday. I got a little present. Your youngest got married on November 1st. That's right, Dana. So it was wonderful. It was very quick. She goes to school in Malibu. She's in college. She goes to in Malibu. So she literally came home and she's in Tech Week because she's in the musical, which is like amazing. One of the only freshmen. You go to work session for that school. Your work is done. Oh wow. So she came home for like 10 hours and then had to go right back for Tech Week. But we shopped and we had breakfast and it was wonderful. I miss that kid. I just love her so much. And she'll be home for a little bit around like, the end of November. And then for December, she gets like 3 weeks. So she's gonna be home for like 3 weeks, singing and dancing and driving me crazy. Okay. And then somehow I've damaged, I won't show you what finger, but it's my third digit. Somehow I've like hurt myself. Why? Like, I don't know if you can see, I'm like, so it's making crafting really challenging, which has been fun because I have a lot of crafting to do. So we're going to see how this goes. Let's get to what you're actually here for. Half of you didn't care about the update on my life, but I thought I'd share it with you anyway because I'm crazy and that's what we do in our lives. We just hang out. Anyway, hit the like button because we're actually starting crafting now. It's like real. You're not just going to listen to me yammer on like a clown. Ironically, I'm wearing clowns. Can you see? Bob Baker Marionette Theater. Repping for my favorite theater. You can't see my face. I mean, do you care to see my face? Probably not. I don't know. Oh, damn. You're so nice. Oh, you guys are so nice. 39 and 36, Deanne. Yes. Oh, Elisa, you're the sweetest. No, girl, I feel old too. I was talking to my dad. I love teasing him though, because I'm like, Dad, if Abby's this old and I feel old, you're like real old, Dad. Anyway, okay. So I had every intention of finishing. This is my cover for my December daily. It was a happy mistake. This was a tree skirt that I couldn't use. I ended up just buying like that fake snow, like a vintage moment. It's not vintage. It's from Walmart. It's sparkly. At night you could see it with the lights, but I wanted this, but it was way too big. It was silly. It was huge. It was really kind of poorly made. It was from Temu. What did I want? Oh, I have a 25-year-old too, Elisa. I think you already know that. You're from Chechnya. Oh, hi. Oh, Francie. I feel the same way about Jessica. I don't know how she does it either. I'm like, Jessica, girl. I don't know. She's Superwoman. I am right there with you, Francie. Um, so it didn't work. So, oh my God, Faylene, you will die. It's magical. But puppets will be at my next meetup. I don't know when that is. But so instead of crying over the fact, I wouldn't have really cried, that the tree skirt didn't work here and I can't use it in my living room. I have 3 dogs, 2 of which are very big. I have a 50-pound dog, a 70-pound dog, and then I have a smaller 20-pound dog. But there's no way. We sweep 2 or 3 times a day and there's still hair everywhere. I can't do tree skirts. It's not gonna happen. I have a cat. No, it's not gonna happen. So I made it into this cover, and you can't tell because it was so thin that like you can actually feel the glue. I didn't even use very much. The glue, whatever. It is what it is. It's super cute on film. I think in person it might be a little janky, but that's okay. We're going with it. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna say, you know what? We're going with it. I had every intention. Oh my God, Jessica, I know. It's like having a cat. Hi, Cassidy. I don't know if I'll be able to do Christmas cards this year. I'm gonna have to wait and see what December looks like. Because there's just so much happening right now. I don't know. I've done it for the past few years, but honestly, I'm stretched so thin and I'm not even anywhere close to being done with Patreon right now. There was also a hiccup there. I won't even get into it. Anyway, it's been a week. There's things I'm omitting even. Anyway, so I fingers crossed, I'll readdress it again in December. But we'll see. If I do, it won't be till like December. I hope so though, because I enjoy doing that. I enjoy getting the cards. I'm sad when I don't have Christmas cards. And nobody in my real life does Christmas cards. I get like 6. The only way I get Christmas cards is when I'm like swapping. So anyway, but you're so sweet, Cassidy. Yes. And I'm gonna do my best though, because it like is something that makes me so happy. I have every Christmas card I've ever received for the past 20 years. Do you guys know that? Should I do a video? Can I even show you? Okay, well, this is my very first December daily, and I want to say it's from 2001. I told you guys I've been journaling this way for decades. Okay, can I get it with my damaged finger? Will I knock over the shiny bright tree? Maybe. Okay. I've showed this before, but in case you've missed it, this is actually my very first December daily. I purchased this at Michael's in, I think, 2001. And I worked in it for a few years. I don't want to show too much, but see, I just would like glue things in. And like, this was I think this was our very first Christmas tree ever. And that's Lizzie as a teeny tiny, when we lived in an apartment. So see, and there's all the writing and stuff. So this is very like crude, rudimentary. This is not like the way I journal now, but at the time, this was how I journaled. I would write, I would glue things in. I have crafts from the kids throughout the pages, and I just started even going over, and I would kind of just write, like, see, this was 2006. Different cards from 2006. I just wrote it with a ballpoint pen. Look, I even messed up. I didn't care. Like, that's just how, this is just kind of, look, somebody handmade that card. Look at how pretty that is. I remember who did. Her name was Karen. She was one of my daughter's dance teachers. And so, see, I would just write on things. Those are my kids. I would put our pictures in here. See, that was 2003. And this was 2002. That's just how I journaled. I didn't have a style. There was no name. There was no YouTube. It was just, you need advice. Oh, good. You're talking to Jessica. That was just how I did things. And I also have other journals that I've showed before. Like, this one's from 1999, where it's the same thing. Like, oh, that's a newer thing. I'm trying to find an older page. It's mostly writing. Oh, I don't want to show that one. It was sad. But I would just stick things in. I would do drawings. I would literally just tape things in. I would stick stickers in. This style that I created now is just kind of a more refined, if you want to call it that, because I have like such a chaotic style. it's just a more refined version of how I've always journaled my entire life. I've always mixed memories with writing, with photos, with things. Um, like Lizzie has a page where she first, my oldest daughter Lizzie was a dancer, still is. I don't mean was, but she's a teacher now. But and I even have her very like her little insert from her very first pair of point shoes, and I just like taped it to the page. Like, you know, I have a journal. This I have another one, my a journal that I started with my husband, and I think it was 2020 and 21 and 2020. No, 2000. The year 2000 or 2001, not 2020. 2000, not the 90s though. And I have our very first date, our movie ticket, and it's just glued to the page. I have our very, when he gave me, because you know, back then you had to exchange phone numbers. You couldn't like find each other on Snapchat or Instagram. There was no Snapchat or Instagram in 2000. So I also have the paper that he ripped and wrote Steve and his phone number, and I glued it to the page. Like, it's not fancy. There's no scrapbook paper. There's no background. It's just literally glued to a journal page. And I have those. So now what I do is just kind of more refined version of what I used to do in the early 2000s. So there was a little history for you there, folks. Okay, I'm not even going to try to put this back. I'm so afraid in a live I'm going to knock over this whole tree. That's like my biggest fear. Will it happen? Let's take bets. Will this happen? Will I knock over my Christmas tree during a live in the month of December 2024? We don't know. We'll see. Okay, so once again, hi everyone. Jen's Junk. What a cute name. Hi. Oh, you got to go. Okay, bye, Jess. Hi everyone. Okay. Let's do some quick painting. Like I said, I wanted this to be done so you could see me put my charm and stuff, but we'll just put it in an old one. I am going to make my journal charm today because I'm excited about it. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to put this away. We're going to make my own personal junk journal charm for the year for 2024. But first, I want to make these little handmade bells. Everyone on Patreon, be sure to hit the like button. Yes, me. I'm going to wear a sign. Hit the like button. I used to make a lot of Christmas items before I was Thrifty Day. Years ago, I was Cute Bodaddio, and I did a lot of Christmas ornaments and boutiques and events. And something I used to do was very simple hand-painted snowmans. I'd do big bells. I'd do cups. I used to hand paint onto like vintage kettles and vintage cups and vintage things. But today we're going to do a very basic one because I just want to put this on my journal charm. We're going to do a very simple face. Don't worry, you don't need to be an artist. I mean, as you can see, that's like super simple, right? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be using these. I got them at Hobby Lobby. They're already rusted bells. That way you don't have to go try to rust them. Already rusted. You can also do this on silver bells or gold bells that you get from the Dollar Tree. You don't have to use these. In fact, the gold ones would probably be beautiful, but I was there, I saw these. A lot of my Christmas art and things like that I used to make decades ago when I was Cute Bodaddio was very primitive in nature. So I think I just kind of think that way. I don't know if you know, primitive is like a style. So I bought these rusty bells and I don't know, I just love them. So rusty bells, but Hobby Lobby, and they were $6.99, but I'm sure they were on sale because everything at Hobby Lobby always is like on fake sale, right? So rusty bells, you'll just need a bell of some kind and obviously a bigger one. I'm going to show you. I already started a few because I do recommend waiting for them to dry, and the best way to let these dry are to use your little washi tape. So you guys can't see. Is to use your little washi tape rolls so that you can see all my journals. And this is my rolling cart too. They don't roll away. Like I put them in these little washi rolls so they don't roll away. So let me just show you, and I'll also show you the paint I'm using. Let me move this back up a little bit. Move it over. These are the paints. Oh, I forgot my white, girl. It's on my standing desk. Hold on. Sorry. There it is. I have 2 desks in my studio, so sometimes things get left behind. Okay, So these are the colors I'm using. I love Liquitex paint, by the way. To me, it's the best paint. It's just acrylic, but this one's called Parchment. And that's what I'm going to be using for the little faces. This one is just like black. I happen to have this Artist Loft. It's kind of a red orange, but then I found this really old deco art orange for the nose. So, Jess is here. Hi, friend. Jess, you don't have a YouTube, do you? Anyway, so let's get started. You're gonna need some paint. Just you know, I'm gonna bring it up because you don't really need to see all of this. Where did my bell go? Okay, so I have my little washi tape. I'm ready to put it down. We're going to start by making this little circle, and then we're going to set it aside to dry. The other thing you are going to need is a little circle. They sell these at the Dollar Tree. You can get them in little packs at the Dollar Tree. They're little circle point sort of, is Maggie here? Hi, everyone. Dollar Tree. Anywhere. You can get them at Michael's. You can get these anywhere. So you want that little circle tip. You can also make these into bells. I should show you how to do that. You just need gold paint. Shoot, I used to do one with bells. Okay, we'll do that later. Snowmen today. So it's the little one. You will also need something to kind of put your paint on and protect your area. Oh, here. Move all these things over. I'm also going to use Mod Podge and a little bit of this coarse sort of hollow glitter to make it look snowy. And then you'll need a little paintbrush to put the Mod Podge on. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. And you'll need toothpicks. It's helpful to have these like blunt edge toothpicks. So you'll have like the pointy edge, and then you also have the flat, round, tiny blunt edge. So you'll need these as well. I get mine at Daiso, just FYI. And I know, hello everyone. And I know it's like hard to see, it isn't ideal, but I do have a lot of these like tabletop tutorials on my channel. So keep that in mind. If you want a tabletop tutorial of this, because it's a little bit harder to see, let me know and I will go ahead and film one to put here on YouTube. But this is so simple. I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna start with my parchment. You could use bright white, it doesn't need to be. Okay, here we go. I just put it right there on like my, can you see? You can't even see. I don't know how to do this. Like, would it be better to see my face, or, you know what? We're gonna just go with this. I know it's a little bit, ooh, not that far. There, okay. I know it's like weird because you can kind of see me, but here's my glue. I'm gonna dip it in, but don't go like squishing it right onto your bell. Like kind of dab it off and then do a practice on your workspace. Like, yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay, get your bell, find the part like in between the little creases, and let's just dip it right on there. And then kind of swivel it around. Don't just take it off real quick. And you have a perfect little teeny tiny circle. So easy. That's all you have to do. Here, I'll do one more and show you. I mean, obviously, I don't even think you need that. This is literally like preschool arts and crafts, but that's how I am, guys. This is how we roll over here. So again, you're going to find that center, and you're just going to stick it on there. You're going to kind of move it around. And the best part about using this little sponge is that it actually has a little bit of texture. So in my opinion, it actually kind of looks like snow. I love that once it dries. So here, let me get another little, I have so many washi tapes. See, these ones are dry. And they have a little bit of texture and they look super snowy. And I think that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put the wet ones aside to dry over here. And then I'm gonna go to the ones that are currently dry so that we can work on the face, which is so simple. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'm so crooked, it's driving me crazy. Okay, and I know you can't see me. I'm sorry about that. I usually do this the other way, and this is why, because my setup is weird. Be sure to hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. Por favor, mi amores. Now what I'm going to do is put, oh yeah, Francie, because they're so expensive to buy already painted, and it's so simple. You could get like a gajillion here. And you could actually even make, like, we're going to make our journal charms next. You can even do a whole journal charm with just these and put different things on there. Like make little different faces and stuff. Like that would be super cute. And it has such a cute sound. Okay, so we're going to put black Oh my, I haven't used my paints in a while, y'all. You don't need a lot, guys. So you don't need to buy these big ones. This is just what I happen to have. Crossing our fingers that this orange is going to be, oh, it's perfect. I think this is probably like 10 years old. I never buy these anymore. I'm like, wow, it's interesting. So now you're going to get that flat edge of your toothpick. I know it's hard to see, but it's flat. If you only have the pointed, that's fine. You're just going to have to work a little bit harder. If you have that flat edge, it's going to be good to go. So you're going to dip it in the black. I always start with the black first. And like, again, just like we did with the white, I kind of do a couple little practice moments on the parchment. And we're going to start with the, oh girl, I'm going to get on my paint. Okay. On the tip, and we just go in and do the eyes. And I'll show you right now. Okay. 2 eyeballs. And then you do 4 or 5 little dots for the mouth. So easy. And what I do is I do sort of an assembly line. I'll do them all at the same time. I know you guys are thinking, oh my God, this is so easy. I know it is. But we're here for the fun, right, guys? Okay, see? And they're kind of dimensional, so they're going to take a minute to dry. These are not going to dry quickly, guys. Which I should have done a few of these last night, because doing the nose, I usually wait till the eyes are dry and the mouth is dry, but we're going to go with it. Okay, so we're going to do that again. I'm going to do all 4 of these, and then we'll go back and do the nose, and hopefully it'll work. And then, of course, you're going to let them dry overnight. I am going to show you how I add the glitter to, oh shoot, I don't have one already dry. Maybe at the end. Ugh, girl, I should have had these already made. I didn't think about it. We're gonna do it again. Hi, hello, welcome. I know they're just so easy, right? And they're so fun. And literally this do this. Okay, are we back? We're back. I'm so sorry, I got a phone call. Okay, we're still going. But you can get all these paints at the Dollar Tree. You can even get Mod Podge at the Dollar Tree. You can get bells at the Dollar Tree. You can get everything. Okay, so now we have all of our little faces painted. Aren't they cute? Well, obviously they need a nose. Obviously. So you're going to get a new toothpick. Oops, gosh. I don't have sound? Am I back? Can you hear me? You're back. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, good. I'm so sorry. Ah! I got a phone call and it always ruins my lives. I'm so glad that the sound is back. Okay, yay. Sorry. So now that, I'm going to repeat that just in case. So now that we have our faces painted, we're going to move on to the nose. You will need a new little toothpick and you're going to practice. Trust me. This is how we're going to do it. I'm glad you can see. You do a dot and you don't lift up, you swipe over. You do a dot and you swipe over. You do a dot and you swipe over. So practice here first, because once it's on your bell, it's on your bell. I almost always, and my advice to you is wait until your eyes and mouth are dry. Now, do as I say, not as I do, because for the sake of this live, we're just going to do it. I hate the idea of messing up here and leading you all astray, but we're going with it. Make sure you have a pretty good amount on there. Dot and swipe. Oh, see? Oh, these are so cute. Oh, Cindy, you're so sweet. Okay, these are precious, you guys. I haven't made these in so many years. I used to do so many boutiques, you guys. I miss it. Okay, so dot and swipe. And if you mess up, oh, so cute. And they're all going to be a little bit different to each other, which is really sweet. If you mess up, it's okay. You have a whole bunch of bells. Bells are really inexpensive. Don't stress out if you mess up on one. Just move on to the next. It's okay. It's Christmas crafting. Dot and swipe. Oh, they're so cute. FYI, you can do these on anything. I'm doing these for charms because I want to make my journal charm. They have bigger rusty bells at Hobby Lobby. You can even do 3 dots for the whole body and add little buttons to the middle and then use brown paint in your toothpick to make little arms. I used to do that a lot. Ooh, I almost put that in the black. You can also do this on, if you go and thrift, like, you know, there's so many old dishes and plates. Oh my God, that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna move these off the parchment because now I'm gonna ditch my parchment since we're done. Oh my goodness, that is precious. You can go get old dishes or plates, or let me say hi to y'all. Dishes and plates and stemware from the Dollar Tree or from the thrift store, and you can paint these all over and just make it really fun and festive and give craft supplies, wrap it with some pretty paper, and it's just really fun. You can buy a whole bunch of the bigger bells from Hobby Lobby or anywhere, you even the gold ones, hand paint them all, put them in a basket from the thrift store or the Dollar Tree, wrap it up, and it's like table decor. Like there's so many ways you could make this work. It doesn't have to be a tiny charm. Just keep that in mind. And if you want bigger snowmen and bigger faces, oh shoot, I didn't, oh yes I do. See, I bought mine in this little set. They have this bigger one. You can use the bigger one for the bigger bells and things. So they also have even smaller, I think. So just because I'm doing them on bells, you do not have to. This camera, you guys, I'm telling you, it's driving me bonkers. So super easy. I'm just gonna move all this aside for now. And I'll wash my brush in a moment. But I don't want that glue, not that glue, I don't want that paint getting everywhere. So, yeah. I'm gonna let these dry for a minute. And then what we are going to do is grab our Mod Podge and a little brush. You could even just use like a sponge brush if you don't have a detail brush. I put a little bit of Mod Podge on the top. You know, let's just do it. Even though they're wet. We're living on the edge, guys. That's what we're doing here. We're living on the edge. Okay, be sure to hit the like button if you're interested in more of this content. Also, I got this coarse glitter at Hobby Lobby, but you can get a better one at Michael's. I just happened to be at Hobby Lobby buying those bells. I like the Michael's one better, and you get more. I don't know if it's more expensive, but I like it better. That's the one I used for years. All of my boutique and Christmas making years was from Michael's. I prefer Michael's, just FYI. Of course I did, Deanne. Oh, yeah. I know, I'm Thrifty Day, using things, Faylene. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Again, do as I say, not as I do. These are wet. Wait till they're dry. And then do this step. But we're crazy. We're wild. My Mod Podge is matte just because that's what I use. It doesn't actually matter. And especially because they're wet, I'm actually going to use my detail brush. It's going to take a little bit longer, but we're just going with it. I'm going to put a whole bunch here. And you're just going to kind of gloop it on there. This is going to dry clear. Don't be like, oh my God, I can see all this ugly white. Yeah, you can. Don't worry. It's fine. Okay. See? A whole bunch on there. Oh, it would have helped if I opened. Oh my God, you guys, I keep hitting the tree. It's really stressing me out. You're going to just, I'm trying not to hit the paint, guys, because I don't want it to stick. Okay, we're going to do all of them because that wasn't too bad. Now, right now, it looks like a big gloopy mess on the top. But once that, you all know that Mod Podge dries entirely clear. It's going to take a bit. But once it is dry, oh, I didn't even put it over the whole thing. I just put it on the front. It will look more like that. See how it just looks kind of snowy and sparkly? Once it dries, it will look like that. So don't stress out. Don't be like, oh, that's like so gloppy. Mine doesn't look. Don't worry. In the words of my 19-year-old daughter, she always says, let it cook. Let it cook. So we're going to let it cook. So let the paint dry. Let the glitter dry. Let's go ahead and do the rest because that actually is so cute. And these will all dry together. Oh, I think I need a little more Mod Podge. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget that, like, one of the first times I had like a video like really explode on TikTok. I guess when I did the voiceover, I said Mod Podge, and oh my gosh, I was crucified in the comments. Everyone's like, it's Mod Podge, it's not Mod Podge. And I was like, does that matter? Like, who cares? Anyway, I don't know. Okay, trust me, it'll dry. Trust the process. Okay, so put it in your little washi tape holder. If I was cute, I'd have all little Christmas washi tape holders, but I didn't think about it. Oh, I almost messed it up. I didn't. It's okay. All right. Oh no, that one's dry. I thought that was a wet one. I know, right? I never say it right, Faylene. Oh man. Yeah, I was crucified though. I was like, okay, everyone can like pump the brakes. It's fine. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. Do I need to like issue a public apology? Oh yeah, it was so funny. Whatever. I mean, it just is what it is. Okay, so I just put it on there. Oh, these are so, this makes me want to do a boutique. I don't know when I would have the time to do that. You guys, I have so much to do. It's not even funny. I have about 35 journals that need to be finished. Hey, Etsy drop coming soon. I joked around, I posted on TikTok. Nothing motivates you to make a Christmas collection more than vet bills. So I have about 35 journals to finish. I have a whole bunch of charms to I just have so much to do. But anyway, what am I doing? Crafting. This is fun. Okay. So so now what you do is you just have to set them aside to dry and you're all good to go. You know what you could probably use too? If you were on my Patreon, we just did like crafts with stickles. I bet you that would work too. I mean, right? We'd have to try it, I guess, but making like little dots, little stickles, you know, I don't know. My Abby is texting me something. I don't know what. Okay, so let's get on to my journal charm. Now, this particular craft that I'm about to do next. Oh, gotta save my glitter. Hold on. This particular little journal charm we're about to make, I have multiple. I need to put this somewhere to dry. I have multiple tutorials for, both here on YouTube and over on TikTok. And if like probably also on Instagram, like I have them everywhere. I have these tutorials on Patreon. I have them everywhere. It's for a journal charm, a retro junk journal charm. If you want to watch me make them and put little things on, like, oh, what are we laughing at? What are we laughing at? Oh, hi, Renee. Julie said something funny and I can't find it. Go on her wall because, oh, I love that, Julie. I need to do that. Okay, let me move all this stuff out of the way. My paint can all go down here. I have a little shelf. I'm not just throwing these things on the floor, in case you were wondering. Also, if you are here and new, hello. I always have chaotic lives. I go live 3 times a week on Patreon. I try to go live a couple times a month here on YouTube. And we are hand painting. Be sure to hit the like button. I would appreciate that. If you are new and you subscribed, thank you. So nice. Okay, I'm trying to carefully move everything and remove the excessive amounts of rust that are now on my table. So we're going to let those dry a little bit. Luckily, I already have one bell that is dry. Ta-da! Let me show you what else I have. So I was going to actually do this with you, but I told you I hurt my finger somehow. Oh my God, it was hurting all night. It was up all night. I was up all night. So I did this now because it took me forever, but I do have this tutorial here on YouTube. So go ahead and go back and watch. I think it's probably called How to Make a Junk Journal Charm or something. It's probably in my How to Make a Junk Journal playlist. I will try to remember to relink it here on the live, in case you're watching on the replay. So you could check the description. But all I do is link this cording into a 2-inch paper clip. I put the loop through, I pull it, and then I make a little tiny knot at the top of each one. You should have 4 tails. And I like mine really long because I like them to, I'm telling you, my hair is getting stuck in the tree. I like mine long. You can cut them, but I recommend making it long because you're going to be doing a whole bunch of knots and these are going to shrink up. If you don't like how long they are, you can cut them at the end. Also, I usually get my cording in downtown LA. I buy them on these huge like cone, this tree is stressing me out, cone rolls. So I know that it's not very helpful for you all who are trying to buy similar cording. I found this, which is very similar. It's not the same, but it's very similar, and I got it at Joann's. It's in the jewelry making section. You can buy different colors. I think I bought it in orange too. So if you are looking to use cording similar to what I use in the journals that I create and the charms that I create and sell, go to Joann's. This is the closest one I've ever found. And it's like on a roll, like a hanging roll at my Joann's anyway. I don't have the packaging. I can't believe I didn't save that. I got it a while ago though. But now at least I have one I could recommend that is very similar to what I use. And so that you can see it's similar, I am using it on my Christmas one so that, because I know it's a question I get a lot. What kind of cording do you use? It is at Joann's. You can use this one and it's very, very similar. So I hope that helps. And I think it comes in a few different colors, not just red, obviously. Oh, thank you. I'm like your own little elf on the shelf. Oh, Bevan's here. Hi. I know, right, Bevan? I thought the same thing. I was like, y'all are getting a free tutorial. It was like a 3-part tutorial, Bevan. Sorry to go back to this, but Bevan had a good response to the Mod Podge thing. Mod Podge. It's like, who cares? Like, I was giving a free tutorial that it's a really simple fun. I thought everyone would love it, and everyone did. It has like millions of views, so I'm not complaining. But like, one of the biggest comments was like telling me I was doing it wrong. Whatever. And I know, by the way, I know. Okay. So that's very simple. That's where you can get that, and you can get paper clips anywhere, obviously. I have a few things I want to use for my Christmas charm. Sorry, you got to see my hand there. What was I saying? Okay, I'm going to get to this last because I'm so excited about it. But I have the Santa key, and if you are on my ephemera tier, I'm trying to be in the frame. If you're on my ephemera tier for Patreon, you'll be getting one of these cute Santa keys in your ephemera pack. Can you see him? Isn't he cute? Okay, so I want to use one though because I love keys. So a Santa key, this little deer. These are on some of my charms too. This little deer. I'm obsessed with these little bears, you guys. So I had this little bear. I just put an eye hook in. If you want to see a video of me putting all these little eye hook in, I think eye screws rather. I think they're on my How to Make a Junk Journal charm. If not, you can join my Patreon and see all of my past lives for as little as $5 a month. And I have lots of videos where I'm doing that and showing how I do it, what I use, blah, 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 blah. So I have a little bear. I have this little, I don't know if it's vintage, honestly, but whatever. A little wooden angel. She has black hair. She looks like, my mom used to love these little wooden ornaments, so they make me think of her. I have this deer I got at Target. You can find them in their ornaments. They come in packs of 2. And they're only $3. What? Target. So they have a couple different colors. Oh, this little thing does not want to come out. Oh. Okay, so I'm cutting off the little string. There's a trash can. I didn't just throw it on the floor. But this little deer, Faylene, look! Ah! Okay, so this little deer, it's a little bit big. Don't care, using it. I have my bell. I have this little star. I don't know, it's cute. Are you going to fill your December day? Oh, yes, I am. Not right now. I'm not going to put the pages in now, but as soon as I do, I'm going to do a whole flip through. Don't worry. And then I also have these vintage bells. They came on this whole little thing. And I think I'm going to take the belt off. The problem is by doing so, I believe, sorry, I got a whole thing of tools here. Let me grab my tools. Hold on. I keep my tools in this Wizard of Oz tin that I made. It's going to remove the little silver thing, but it's okay. It doesn't really make a bell sound. And I need the little, oh, maybe it's not going to be as easy as I thought. Hold, please. Oh, and it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. See, I really just wanted the bell. And so it has a little opening in the top. So I won't get the little silver thing, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Compromise. Sacrifice. Anyway, let me move my tools. The last thing I have, she gives away. What? Oh, I missed something. What? Need those deers? Okay. I don't know what I missed. Runs to Target for... I should have bought you some, Faylene. If I see them, I'll buy them for you and I'll save them if you can't. Okay, now this, my daughter, she turned 19 yesterday. So I wanted to buy her a new handbag for her birthday because she didn't want anything, because knowing she's just such a good kid. She's just so good. Um, so the one she wanted, I knew I couldn't get my hands on. So we bought her something else, and then her and I went shopping to the Coach store yesterday. It was so exciting. No big deal. I have a million vet bills, but let's buy you that purse. So we went to the Coach store and to Andrea. That was her name, I believe. Andrea at the Coach at Brea Mall. You are an angel. If you ever see this, I'm going to put it out into the world. Everyone liked this video. So maybe Andrea from the Brea store, Coach store, sees this. Thank you. You were so kind. Everyone like. She was so kind. And they had the purse Abby wanted. It helped her pick it. It was so great. And so Abby and I, when we were kind of getting ready, and she'd pulled a brand new one out that had never been opened and blah, blah, blah. We had mentioned her birthday, and Andre said, "Is it your birthday, Abby?" And Abby said, "Yeah, it's today." And she was like, "Do you want us to gift wrap this?" And Abby said, "Oh, well, I see it. You don't have to gift wrap it. That's okay." She's like, "No, it's your birthday." They made it so special. Hand wrote happy birthday hearts, her name on Coach cards. Like, of course, they're beautiful wrapping. At the Brea Mall store, I don't know if it's every store, they do free embossing. They embossed her initials on her Coach tag. We bought other Coach tags that they embossed for us. And then Abby, of course, being Abby, said, "Mom, you have to have one for your journal." So she picked one for me. And they wanted to gift wrap it. They're like, and I said, no, you don't have to do all that. It's so sweet. Although in hindsight, I should have, so I could have it for my journal. But so I will put this in my journal. Thank you, Andrea from the Coach Brea Mall. If you're ever at Coach Brea Mall, ask for Andrea. Oh, she was so nice. So nice. But see, and I have a red Coach, so I could put this on there, or I could put it on this journal charm. So this is like their little red tag. And if you know my Abby, she was Little Red last year in a production of Into the Woods. So I still call her Little Red. So it was cute when they were like, "Oh, we have Little Red tag." Abby was like, "That's me." And then ever since she was little, our special thing, Abby and I, have always been butterflies. In fact, I used to read a book to her about butterflies and moms and daughters when she was a baby. I bought it for her before she was born. And then she really loved the Cinderella movie, the live action, when it first came out. And they talk about a papillons, and that is, I probably butchered that, but that is butterflies in French. And so her whole life, butterflies have been important. So she had them put that on there for me so I could put on my journal charm. My Abby did that. Where's Carrie? Drink. I'm gonna cry. So they just made the whole experience so special. Like, I'm literally crying. But I am going to put this on my charm. I kind of wanted to save it for like my next personal journal, but I thought it's red. And it just made me so happy that, of course, Abby on her birthday, who is she thinking of? Her mom. She was like, "Let's get one for Lizzie." And anyway, so that will always make me, I'm gonna cry. I love that kid so much. I'm gonna put it on my charm. But in the meantime, what I do need to do, and you could probably see, is I've already added little jump rings, gold jump rings, to almost everything, because it just makes them hang a little bit nicer. I don't have one on these three things, so let's get jump rings on them. You can buy these little jump rings anywhere. So that was just a nice little feel-good story, if you needed one. This is the jump ring size I'm using. Guys, I don't even know. I'm so bad at that sort of thing. But I'm going to open it up. Ooh, child, if you know me, you know I have terrible vision. Very poor, getting poorer by the day. Okay, are we back? No, we're not back. Are we back? Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me, I think.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm so sorry, everyone.
Yes, good.
So thank you, Steve. So what I'm doing now is I'm adding a jump ring to this deer. And you know, I can't see it, so that's making it nice and challenging. And it's very oddly placed. Okay, but it's on. But see how it'll hang a little bit nicer now? We're back. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna add that. If I usually bring my lamp over. I won't torture you guys, but my vision is really bad. It makes me sad. I've always had bad vision. This isn't like a new thing. I'm going to add the jump ring right into this little bell as well. I've worn glasses since I was a child, actually. So, see, it'll just hang nicer when you put it on your journal charm. And now I'm going to put it on my little Coach tag. I want to cry. That was so nice. I love my kid. I get to see her again tomorrow, though, because 9 to 5, she's in 9 to 5 in her college production. It's like a huge deal. One of the only freshmen. It's like a huge department. And she's a double major she's a double major psychology, musical theater with an emphasis in voice. She's a busy girl. Okay, so there's that. All right. Oh, I'm glad that's gone because I couldn't see. Who am I? Oh, dear Julie. Oh, why do I know your name, dear Julie? I think I watch your YouTube videos. And anyone who has a YouTube channel, just know that I'm like a total like skulker. I'm like I'm always working when I'm watching, so I always try to like, but I rarely comment because it just goes on a loop. I wish, do you guys know the word skulker? That's from the movie Four Weddings and a Funeral. Four Weddings and a Funeral with Hugh Grant in the 90s. It's like such an English term. Are there anyone from England here? Anyway. Oh, Julie, that's where I know your name. Yes. The Paper Terrace. Yeah. Oh, I love Paper Terrace. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to move this down so you can see a little bit better. But also, anyone who has a YouTube channel, just know that I'm there skulking around, watching everything. I'm a watcher. I wish I was a better commenter. Here I'm always like jonesing and begging for comments and likes. But I'm like a terrible commenter. Goal, moving forward. Comment. I did yesterday, one of my other favorite creators. Hey guys, let me show you. I have yellow. I don't know that I'll use a lot of those. Clear. I do have a video showing bead organization here on my channel, so I know you can't see great, but I separate all my beads by color, just FYI. Clear for Christmas. Let me do it this way so you can see a little bit better. Oh, isn't it fun? I have a whole bunch of them. I have like a set of like 6, I think. Green. You know, I need to move these wet little snowmen over. Hold, please, because they're taking up space. And space is like a premium here right now. Isn't that the way of it for Christmas crafting, though, you guys? All right. And red. This is like the worst, most awkward position, but at least you can see clowns. Okay, so color beads. All my little junk. We got it. We got it. I always comment very hearts. Oh, I was confused. I was like, wait, what? Got it. Same. I know. I need to comment more. I'm the worst commenter, you guys. I'm just a skulker. Okay, so I always start, always with beads at the top. I don't put a thing. I always start with beads. So I also kind of think it helps if you make it like a little point. I also have one of those like bead threaders. I bought it. I don't know what I did with it. So also the story of my life. And guys, right now I feel like beads are on sale everywhere. I'm starting with a green. I think I'm going to add a clear. So go buy your beads. Get them now. I feel like they're on sale everywhere. Every craft store I go to. I get a lot of mine in downtown LA. Oh, lurk, Francie. That's the word I should be using. Yes. Oh, that's so cute, Faylene. What a great idea. Yes. As crafters, that would be fun to tell your kids, hey, you know, they're always asking, what do you want? Faylene, I'm stealing that. Faylene said she's going to ask for beads for Christmas this year so she could make a great stash. I'm totally doing that. Mona's here. Oh, I'm so glad your son's like Abby, so thoughtful. Oh, aren't we lucky, Mona? We're lucky. Okay, the bigger things I also start with first. Like I don't want this big chunky thing way at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and put this huge deer. I don't care if it's big. I love it. I love it. It is super awkward to thread on here. So I put my twine through it, or whatever you want to call this, my cord. I'm going to put it kind of close up to those beads, and then I'm going to tie a knot around it. And again, I have a tabletop view of this, guys, because I know this is probably challenging. Okay, so see how it's hanging? Oh, no. See how it's hanging? Super cute. All my dogs are in here, by the way, so if you hear kicking, licking, craziness, that's just Ellie and Corn Chip. So now that I have it on there, I'm going to tie another knot because I'm about to put a couple more beads. Oops. And I do not want those beads to slip down onto the deer. I'll show you what I mean. So see, beads, beads, deer, and now I'm going to do more beads, but I have a knot because I don't want those beads to slip up onto the deer. Ooh, this is a long video. I hope you guys aren't bored. I'm just doing random Christmas junk. If you're not bored, hit the like button. Okay, I'm going to do some red. I have these clown beads. Those are on my other one. Ooh, I just have kind of boring red. Am I the only one that struggles finding cute, those are terrible, cute red beads? Like, why is that such a hard thing? Like, I don't understand. But I do feel like cute. I found these green beads. They have like little red specks. I was like, oh, those scream Grinch to me. So cute. And I love the Grinch. I feel like red and green beads are hard. I just want like basic. I don't want like crazy things. Yes, I am in Southern California. Thank you. Thank you. Who was asking? Yes, yes. Oh, Nancy, you're so sweet. Okay, sorry. Okay, I have more beads. Now I'm going to add another thing. Something small. Maybe the teddy bear. Oh, I didn't put a jump ring in the teddy bear. Why am I this way? Okay, hold please. We missed a thing. Oh, that's not even copper one. I don't want copper. I want gold. Am I the only one that feels like Christmas is meant for this like shiny bright gold? I totally equate that with Christmas. Okay. Teddy bear's on there. Okay, so now I'm going to put the teddy bear on. And I might start moving a little faster. But good news, guys, my finger isn't so bad right now. I really was worried about this live and doing this part because it was hurting so bad. I'm just going to put one more bead on here because there's a lot of things on here. Oh, that's a pretty bead. It's like huge, though. We're not going with it. We're not doing that. Oh, here's with a snowflake. Very cute. Oh, okay. I will say this cord isn't as like, doesn't stay like as good as the one I get in downtown LA. I always feel like I'm constantly trimming and it doesn't go through some of these very well. Oh, it's not going to go through that. Rude, but it's okay. It's still good. Otherwise, I'm still happy with it. Ish. This still is the closest one I've ever found to what I get in downtown LA. Downtown Los Angeles. I don't want people to think Louisiana. Okay, so here's my first strand. And it looks super cute. Here it is. Yep, I'm here. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the second one. And I have a whole bunch of little extras, but the most important thing is at Le Centers in Le Center, I have a purple tag. Oh, I love that, Renee. Yes. Danielle, there is no name. There, I think it's like, or maybe there is, I don't know. But in downtown LA, it's on, what street is it? Shoot, are you there, Steve? What? It's the street by Santee Alley. I can't remember the name right now. Maple. But on Maple Street, like right down the street from Maple Crafts, that one has a name, and Michael Levine, there's a whole bunch of stores, and they're mostly just numbered. They don't, if they have names, I have no idea what they are, but they're like, they look like garages, and they just have roll-up tops, and you go in and shop, and you come out, and most things are like in boxes and bins, and it's like Disneyland. More like Knott's Berry Farm. It's not exactly the tidiest place in the world. Oh, I love this little green heart. I kind of like saving those for my members. So I do have a red one, though. I wish I had a Christmas red. I get these in downtown LA, too. They're like velvet beads. Let me show you. Can you see? Those are velvet, and that one's a heart. I kind of like saving those more special things, like when I use them for my charms I make for my pals, though. I think these ones I just got at Michael's. They're like red stripes, so I'll use that for me. Yeah, so I know people want names. There's no websites. There's no names. There's no like business cards. It's go in, get what you want. A lot of it's wholesale and get out. It's not that way. I think I'm gonna put my key on here. I love it. So I'm gonna put that on here. And then the other thing to note, if you are ever going to downtown LA, more often than not, see I tied a knot, And now I'm going to tie another one. You are not going to find the same thing. You're going to have to be willing to be flexible, because you may find something one week and the next week, poof, it'll all be gone and it'll never come back. So if you're going to shop in downtown LA, keep that in mind. Be flexible. Be willing to be like, oh, okay, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, be flexible. I think I'm going to put my Coach tag on now just because I'm so excited about it. And guys, it sounds like, who just said in Texas they got their Coach tag? Let me look if I could see. Was it Rena? Yeah, be flexible. That's like like people who want to go, I'm like, be flexible and know that you're going to pay about $30 for parking. But, and you're going to be boxed in. It's a whole journey when you go to downtown Los Angeles in the fashion district. Okay. So I have that on there now. Let me show you. See, so it's going pretty low. I'm actually just gonna add one more small bead now because that one's getting pretty long. Okay, I'm gonna do clear. Oh, my dogs are barking. It's that time. Or my premieres is fun. Oh, okay. Oh, darn. Bye. I need to catch Julie, before you go, do you go live a lot? I want to see. Okay. If not, I'll you know what? I'm just going to head over to your channel. Okay. I'll check your channel myself, Julie. Don't worry. I know you got to go. Okay. Hold on. My deer is catching everything here. She's trying to cause a ruckus. Okay. So here's what we have so far. Oh, the noise. I know it's a lot of junk. I don't care. This is Christmas. I feel like this is the time of year where you're totally allowed to have as much junk as you want. I mean, I do it all the time, but you know. All right. So let's add some more beads. Also, oh yeah, bye, Julie. Oh, you go live Friday at 4 p.m. Okay. Lovelies. I'm sorry. I'm telling you. Okay. Lovelies goes live every Friday at 4. Oh, I'm going to go to, oh no, tomorrow I'll be at, not this Friday, the next Friday. I'm going to try to catch that. And 10:30 every day. Okay. And Fridays at 10:30. Okay. Thank you, Julie. I'm so sorry. I know you got to go. Oh, thank you. And what a cute name, Tippy Winks Vintage. Do you have a channel? I want to follow you. Cute. Every Friday. Okay. Got it. Love it. Thank you. I love lives. I love them. All right, let's finish this bad boy. We have 2 more, and they are getting pretty junky. So I might not be able to fit all of this on here. I kind of really do vibe with the star. I think if I sacrifice anything, it's going to be the little deer, this little one, because I already have the big one, and maybe the snow bell. I really want to get the rusty bell on there because that's a memory for me now. We all made it together here, right? Am I right? Can I get an amen? Let's add some more red. I mean, you know me, I'm kind of the junkier the better. Oh, forgot to add. See, this is what you don't want to happen. I'll show you. See how it would go right up onto the star if I didn't make a knot? I don't like the way that looks. To me, it starts looking really heavy. That's why I put the knot in there when I put a charm on. I mean, that's just a personal preference, by the way. You may not care at all. That's literally just a personal preference. And there's no right or wrong. So I'm not right. You're not wrong. That's just a personal preference. And I am using just red, green, and clear beads. Okay. So now I think what I'm going to do is get this bell on there. Right? Yeah. That bell is really important to me. Our little snowy bell. Amen. Thank you. Yeah, that's how I feel, Faylene. We find each other. We support each other. And I watch so much YouTube. Oh my gosh. But I tell you, I'm a lurker. Proud of it. I don't mind being a lurker. I'm okay with that. I just, honestly, I always have glue or something on my hands. And then by the time I think about it, like the live or the video is done. So I like it and move on. Okay. That one I'm going to keep a little bit short because I like them in varying lengths. So we only have one more. I need to try to fit my angel and my bell on, hopefully. If not, it's okay. Oh, where's the last one? Ta-da. Oh, it's on the bottom, I see. This is so, so jingly. And you guys, I updated my brown paper packages tied up with string collection. They're so fun. I'm so excited to show you. I mean, they're basically the same, but I changed a teeny bit. I don't know. They're really fun. I'm excited. I'm very excited. There's someone here right now looking to give us an estimate on trimming one of our trees. So if my dogs start going crazy, please no. Oh, hi, Jen's Junk. What a cute name. You heard for the jingle. Oh, thank you, friend. Okay, so now I think what I'm going to do is get the angel on there. She's important to me. Kind of looks like my mom, reminds me of my mom. She loved these wooden ornaments. I have a lot of memories of her. She would buy the wooden ornament. They were just her favorite. She just loved them. My mom's name was Nancy. I love her. I miss her. Christmas was her favorite. Okay. So now I have another knot. Let's get it clear on here. I have this really pretty clear rose. Oh, I'm going to see if I can get this on there. In honor of it's a little clear rose. In honor of my aunt. Oh, gosh, my vision is so poor. In honor of my aunt. Oh, it's so thin. I don't know if I'm able to fit that in there. Darn it. My Aunt Rose is hopefully being released. You guys, I literally cannot see. Okay. Oh, I could hear them talking out there. I got it in. We did it. Yay, Aunt Rose. And you want to know something funny? Oh my gosh. This deer is really wreaking havoc on me. So I got that little clear rose on there. One of my favorite memories of my Aunt Rose was going to her house because she had, you remember when they used to do those like crystal parties, like necklaces and stuff, like house parties? And I remember my mom bought me a little heart crystal necklace from my Aunt Rose's party, and it looked very similar to this. It was like a little pendant, and I just remember feeling so special, and it was at my Aunt Rose's. She had hosted it. So that just really makes me think of her. Okay, and I'm going to get this little vintage bell on there now too. And we are about done, guys. Hit the like button. Leah's begging for likes. Hit the like button. I love it whenever I hear YouTubers be like, I never say that. Why? You should. Remind me. I need to be told. I'm like a child. I need to be reminded. That's how I feel whenever, because I'll be like, oh, yeah, liking. I always feel like, oh, of course you should be saying that. Okay, guys, we did it. We did it. Hooray. We made it all the way. Okay, the deer's going to be a little bit of a pain, but I don't care. I love her because her little legs want to get caught on every... Oh, let me pull this up. She's not obnoxious at all. She's understated. She's elegant. She's very demure. She's very mindful. She's definitely not, but we have a key. We have my little tag from my Abby Shane. We have that beautiful deer. Whenever I see this, Faylene, I'm gonna think of you. A little teddy bear. We have this star because I love it. Angel reminds me of my mama. Hi, Steve. This little rose in honor of my Aunt Rose. A little vintage bell, and all those were kind of accidental. Isn't that neat? Okay, so let me move things, and we'll be wrapping this up very soon. But I just want to show you what it looks like. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on my tray down here. Okay, so we have this cute little moment. Let me just get. Ooh, come on, knock things over. I don't have a charm for this one. If I do, maybe, I don't know where it is. This was from 2019, 2020. I don't remember. There's a through here on YouTube. This isn't, see, my December daily's taller, but this will give you a good idea. It would just go in like this and hang out on your journal. Isn't that cute? It's so festive. Ah! This little deer, I'm telling you, she's going to be a little bit of a problem, but I don't care. I think she looks adorable. Little key. And like I said, mine's taller, so these will hang more like that, probably. Okay, I love it. I kind of love the way it sounds against hardcover. But mine's gonna be soft cover. Whatever. Isn't that fun? Can you see it? Oh, okay. I'm very happy. That makes me happy. Alrighty, friends. So what I'm going to do now is something we do on Patreon on every live. We open 2 advent calendars. Right now we're opening Grabby and Wicked. So we're going to start with Wicked. Usually I have someone pick a number, but I'm going to go ahead and just pick it right now. This is our Wicked advent calendar. Who else is excited for Wicked? Me. I'm going to see the movie on Thanksgiving Day, and I am also going to see the musical here in LA at the Pantages on the 23rd of December. I'm so excited. We're a Wicked family. Okay, if you haven't seen the inside of these, this is what it looks like. Oh, are you Shara? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to open. No, what is the date today? Should I just open the date? Oh, it's November 14th. Have we opened 14? I don't know, but 13 is here. So we're opening 13. Let's see what's in here. Hi. Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh, it's a magnet. That's really neat. Okay, so we got a magnet. I don't think I have anything metal in here. Darn it. I'm going to have to put this on my fridge. So you got a Wicked magnet. That's really cool. I fold this down. Let me show you what we've gotten before, though. We got like a pencil and stuff, a patch that I put in my journal. But this is my favorite thing we've gotten out of this advent calendar so far. It's this Elphaba coaster. And I actually keep my coffee on it whenever I do a live. So that was my favorite thing. And that came in this. Isn't that neat? Anyway, okay, so those are really fun. This was a gift and I love it. So that was Wicked. Now we are also going to do Grabby. Oh, she's a big one. And we're getting closer and closer to being done with this one. But I am going to open, I'm going to pick the number. I am going to pick number 16 because I'm dying to know what it is because it's long and skinny. So I want to know. Also, this is gifted from Grabby. I do have a code. I'll try to update the description if you wanted to purchase one of these and use my code. I want to say it's Thrifty Day 15 though. This has been a really fun advent calendar. I have to look at the back. I am going to use a lot of these in my December daily. Let's see. Totally. Yeah, totally. Okay, let me see. Oh, these are neat. What are these? Holiday Hue multicolor pencil set of 2. These are really neat. So they're pencils, but they're different, like they'll write. I don't have paper, of course. Oh, I can't reach it. Okay, well, I'll try to do a demo on my stories. Ellie, what are you looking at? You're sitting there so weird. So that's really neat. Oh, I really love these. I'm excited to use those. Okay. Yeah, so every box has something different, and they have really fun things in here, like ornaments and stickers. We've gotten mini coloring books. I don't know. It's really fun. And to me, totally worth the money. I didn't buy these. This was gifted, but it's been really fun. So, oh, huh?
Do you still want paper or are you?
Oh, no, I'm done. It's okay. All right, friends. Well, I just want to say thank you. This was such a fun live. I love making things and creating. I hope you learned some things. I hope you had just a fun time hanging out. Again, I do go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday over on Patreon. If you wanted to join, you can join for as little as $5 a month. And you have access to all the hundreds of lives that I've done in the past. So you'll always have something to watch for a while. And I'm a clown. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subs. I appreciate all of you. And if you are a part of my Patreon, I will see you again on Saturday. I will be very tired though, because I will have been in Malibu watching 9 to 5. But I'm still going to go live and we're going to do something crafty and have fun. So have a really good day. And I will talk to you guys very soon. By the way, I don't know who commented that, but yes, my husband is the best. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.